What's up, besties? Welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia. Thank you so very much for being here with me. Y'all are the best. Y'all are amazing. I hope you're having an amazing day. We're just gonna go ahead, ring the sound bowl, call in spirit, and jump into a reading, see what messages you need to hear at this very moment. That is my intention. Yeah, let's just get into it. Watch your ears. Here we go. Okay, I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. As I was ringing this sound bowl, I heard unforgettable, like old school song. I think it's like Sinatra or something. Old, unforgettable. Okay, something just landed in here. We have official person energy. Okay, official person. I don't know what this is all about. I'm just checking it out here. We have someone in their thought thinking about you. You are unforgettable. Okay, somebody could be an artist. I'm getting here from this imagery. They could be thinking about you, painting a picture of what it would be like to be with you in their mind. Okay, we also have community energy here, and we have concern. So we're going to see what's going on with all of this, with all these vibes. But here I'm definitely picking up that you, my love, are very much unforgettable. Okay, you've got somebody thinking about you currently or right now. It could even be more than one person with the community, so we'll see. But there's someone in an official position. I don't know what they're concerned about. Maybe the community is concerned. Maybe somebody's community is concerned about them. Let's get into it with the tarot and figure this out. Okay, so who is it that's got you on their mind? Okay, somebody has you on the mind, on the brain, thinking and dreaming about a future here with you. We have the Four of Pentacles, and that kind of like took me back because I was like, Four of Pentacles is somebody who is holding back, holding on. This could be somebody who, is really, it's keeping to themselves, okay? Holding on to thoughts of you, holding on to their fantasies, holding on to this daydream, holding on to a dream. Walking in a dream, I just heard. And it's interesting here. We have the star energy. Okay, so this is major for Aquarius. But the star energy is very dreamy, hopeful, optimistic vibes for the future. It can be the wish card as well, dreaming about their wish. I'm wishing for the one I love. I just heard like Snow White. Is that Snow White in the wishing well? I think so. That's really strange. That just came through. Somebody's dreaming about you, wishing things weren't over between the two of you, wishing there wasn't, okay, something very difficult. Oh, this is definitely a past person energy or somebody who finds you extremely unforgettable. Look at this. They're in their thoughts. They cannot get out. They are trapped in a loop here, feeling like that there's something obviously blocking them right now. What's blocking them is this difficult ending. Maybe the two of you had a fallout, an argument, something here. Maybe there was a betrayal or something. This person has been holding back, keeping things to themselves, just dreaming and wishing and dreaming and wishing and dreaming. Dreaming of you. You are unforgettable. Okay, this person hasn't been able to forget about you. We also have the Ace of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so they're thinking about what could be, what is to come. Should I offer them something? Should I come forward? Should I make my dream a reality? Should I put these thoughts into action? You know, because right now this is just a position of like, this is just thinking, right? This person's daydreaming about you. Okay, daydreaming I'm getting, yeah, for sure. Daydreaming heavily about making you an offer, about coming forward. I want to know though there's a block. Okay, there's a block holding them back. Again, it could have something to do with a very difficult ending. Maybe they got out of something very difficult recently. It doesn't necessarily have to be tied to you. This person could have come from, or just, you know, ended a relationship even. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords before I go through this community energy. Ten of Swords, Seven of Cups. That's a big sigh from me, because it's like, this story has been told. Okay, this story has been told before. This is not something new coming through here. We have the Seven of Cups, Ten of Swords. This is somebody who perhaps treated you like an option, but they have not been able to forget about you. And you may have put an end to the connection because you're nobody's option, right? You should be number one choice, basically. Here we have Six of Pentacles here. Okay, Six of Pentacles, Seven of... This person put you on the back burner. They only gave you a little bit of time, a little bit of energy. They didn't make you a priority, okay? So what I mean by it, it's not necessarily like they were dealing with other people, but they were dealing with other situations in their life, and they didn't make you a priority. They didn't choose to make you a priority when they had the chance. You would have felt very hurt and betrayed by that, okay? Or at least, you know, you put an ending to this situation because of this energy, the breadcrumbing, the... You know, okay, well, if you're not going to make me a priority in your world, then obviously you don't care enough to be involved in that kind of a situation. I'm getting, not necessarily that there were other people. I'm really not. It was like this person, I feel like they may have had a lot going on in their life, a very, very full, busy life, a lot of responsibilities here, this person, because I get official person energy, right? They've got a lot on their plate. They're busy. They're responsible for a lot of things. They didn't make love a priority. They didn't make the connection a priority. Whether they meant to or not, they were consistently putting you on the back burner, or they may have canceled plans with you, or stood you up many times, or made plans and then never followed through. That kind of an energy here. That's what I mean. It wasn't necessarily like, you know, they were out there playing the field and like dealing with a lot of other people. This is not that kind of a vibe. This vibe is like they had other things and you were never the priority. Okay, unfortunately. And now it's like it's not that they didn't have feelings for you. It's not that they didn't enjoy your company. I do feel like they just did not prioritize a relationship, okay, or didn't want to, okay, and that is what it is. It came to an end, and now it's like this person is stuck in their thoughts, replaying moments, and fantasizing and daydreaming about a future here. What if I actually came through and did offer something solid, committed, long term? Okay, this is kind of the energy that I'm getting here. You are on somebody's mind heavily. They are daydreaming about a future. Okay, you know what? Before we even get into the community, because like that's kind of bothering me a little bit. There's something concerning about the community. Like, why would their community care? Friends, family, I don't know what it is. Maybe they take care of others. Maybe they are a community leader and they've got a lot. I'm just getting that this person has a lot on their plate. They could be like a counselor, like a city counselor or something like that. Like I'm getting like the community depends on them. Maybe they are just a pillar in the community in some sort. Okay. And they have to show up for the community. And so they've placed, and by the community, it could be their family, it could be their job, it could be whatever, right? They are responsible for a group of people, okay? Maybe employees, maybe they have their own business or something like that. Okay, and that keeps them very busy, not allowing much time for a love life, okay, is what I'm getting. But it doesn't mean that they're not, right now they're daydreaming about you. I feel like they're daydreaming about you. I want to get into what they're dreaming about, okay? What is this person daydreaming about? Like, what is it? I know it's an Ace of Pentacles. It's a star. That's like what I really wish to happen. You know, what I really wish to happen if we could only be together. But again, they're the ones that, yeah, okay, we have death, okay? They are the ones that cause the ending here because of the lack of commitment or lack of, you know, we had that Six of Pentacles come up, lack of investment, let's just say lack of investment into the connection. I feel like you were here for it. So tell me about what they're dreaming of, Temperance and the Hierophant. Wow, very hard-hitting energy. Even with death, that's transformation, right? But Temperance in a reading like this is really speaking to coming together, mending fences, reconciliation, What would happen if we blended our lives together? What would happen if we moved in together? What would happen with the Hierophant here? What would happen if we just got married? Or what would happen if we took things up to the next level, if we committed to one another? This person is in their daydream because you're freaking unforgettable, okay? You really are the person that they wish for, they wish to be with. It's like, but I don't know why. Why are they just daydreaming about it and not actually doing it? Besides the fact, I mean, everybody's busy. If you want time, anybody can make time and space for love if they want to, if they really want to. And it seems because of what this person is daydreaming about that they do really want to. But why? What's holding them back? Like, look at this. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. They feel like you're home. They feel like they could create a cozy home environment with you, that the two of you would gel really well, that the two of you could create a legacy and a lifetime partnership or a lifelong partnership with one another, in partnership, maybe even partnership in business. Like, I feel like the two of you really complement one another as well. So it's interesting, okay? I feel like the two of you would be, I mean, it looks really beautiful. And when they think about it, when they daydream about this connection, they also feel those things. Like, it feels really beautiful. It feels very homey, welcoming, cozy, comfortable, peaceful, stable, like longevity. Like, it really does feel very nice. Okay. And they're trapped in their head, trapped in their thoughts, but we have them in that holding back position. What is the block? What is the block here? Maybe it is the community. They're afraid of judgment. They're afraid of other people's judgment. Look at here we have the Eight of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and Judgment. This person is afraid that if they go after the person they love, which is you, if they go after the one that they really want to be with, that they'll be somehow shunned by the community, or some people will walk away from them, or they may lose out on money, lose out on clients, lose out on business. Like, why? Who are you? Who are you that you would cause such a ruckus in this person's world or in the community? Like, I don't know. Are you like a shit disturber? Like, what are you? Who are you? Tell me about why. Why do they feel as if they would be shunned? Like, they feel as if that if they were to go through with their plan, their dream, their daydream, would they have to walk away from some of their responsibilities? Perhaps if they made space and time in their life and they're afraid of being judged and ostracized by the community, abandoned by the community, people will walk away from them. People will abandon them for some whatever reason. Like, this is a fear of abandonment here. Maybe I don't feel like it's a fear that you will abandon them. That could be a layer here to what could be a block for them. Okay. But because it's like community and concern, like, I feel like they would have to be fielding questions like, are you okay? How did you do that? Blah, blah, blah. They don't want people in their business. They don't want people in their business. They're afraid of people getting involved here. Why? The Tower. It would be a major change. This person, you know what I just heard? I don't really necessarily like it, but I just heard it. So I heard that they would have to backpedal. They would have to backpedal on their decision. Okay, so what I mean by that, they may have told people, they may have, I'm going to have to find out about you and who you are, because this is crazy to me. They may have told people that they didn't like you, or they weren't interested, or they were never going to get married, or I'll be single for life. I don't believe in marriage, or I don't believe in, like, I'm going to be like solo forever. Like, I don't need anybody controlling me, and like super toxic way to look at partnerships. They may have been involved in toxic partnerships in the past that would have, caused them to dive so deeply into their work, to become so busy and involved in the community, which is good. Like, community work is great, but whatever this is, and community, of course, can be a group of people. So whoever this is, it could be their friend group. It's almost like they have to save face. They want to save face. They're holding themselves back from being happy with the person that they love, the person that they daydream about constantly while they're working, while they're doing all these things. Because you're freaking unforgettable. Okay. Let's not forget how unforgettable you are. Okay. Let's not forget, because they can't. Um, they would have to backpedal. They would have to, it's like it would blow their cover. Would blow their cover. I'm getting with the tower here. It'd be an ultimate, like, you know, and they're afraid of judgment. They're afraid of people being like, are you okay, bruh? You okay, sis? I thought you were like, you don't need da 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 da. Like, I don't know. People will become involved. People may have be concerned. They're very much worried about this. This is what keeps them up at night. This is what keeps them holding themselves back. Um, they have no idea what they're doing. I gotta be honest with you with this person. We have the magician. It's like they want to go after what it is. Like in all other areas of this person's life, they are not afraid to go after what it is that they want. They get what they want. They're a master manifester here, the magician. They know how to work with energy. Like they know how to put in the hard work, energy, time, effort that it takes to, you know, get something done. You know, they're an official person. They know how to work hard. They got this status about them. But it's not so much ego in a sense. Well, it kind of is. I don't feel like there's some kind of like ego maniac. Okay. What I feel is like they don't want to be questioned. They don't want to look stupid. They don't want to look like they want to save face in a way. And I feel like it's not necessarily about you, but they would have to walk away from something. Some of them, this could be the case. I could see how there would be judgment around this, as if they were with someone else and they had to walk away from a connection. But I mean, I don't know. That could be, if I interpret that Seven of Cups in that way. I was really just getting that they weren't putting in the time and energy. They weren't making space for you in their life, but maybe they did have someone else. Maybe they were seeing someone else. And maybe it was serious. Maybe there was some status involved, or the two of them were involved in the community, and then they met you. You've been unforgettable. They've been obviously daydreaming about you, falling in love with you, and all those kinds of things. I can see how judgment would come into play here of their community if they were to walk away from that relationship and then enter into a relationship with someone else. You know, you catch my drift here, you following along. So that is kind of what's blocking them right now. They would have to like light a match to their life, or, you know, but what's really, it's like, this is really weighing very heavily on them. This is what they, like, they can't get any sleep at night. So why daydreaming is because they're tired. They go off into like, fantasy land. They zone out. They're working. They're doing what they need to be doing. And the whole time they're thinking about you, dreaming about how life would be with you, you know? And then it's like they get snapped back to reality. And at night, I feel like they're not getting sleep. You know, they're not getting sleep over this. This is keeping them up at night because they are unhappy, in a sense where, like, I don't feel like they're an unhappy person. Like, I feel like on the surface they probably look like they're having a great time, but underneath it all, they know that they're not fulfilling some kind of destiny, or being with the one that they want, being with the one that they love, you know. And this keeps them up at night because they're worried about the fallout. Okay, they're worried about the fallout. They're worried about concerned citizens concerned people coming up to them and being like, yo, what are you doing? Like, I thought you said such and such and such. Or, oh, wow, I can't believe you're walking away from such and such and such to go do this or whatever. You know, it's like it's none of anyone's business, but that's more what they're afraid of, because perhaps they are an official person. Maybe it's like the freaking mayor of your town or something. I don't know. It's somebody who is in the spotlight or is a pillar in the community. Okay, this is who they are. They have some type of, they're in the spotlight. They're in the spotlight. And it's almost like every move is being watched of theirs. Okay, so they are under surveillance of some type. And now, I don't mean like, you know, they've got like freaking cameras in their house, but maybe they do. I mean, you never know. The lengths people go to, right, to figure things out, or to spy on people. Like, the technology's out there, folks. Protect yourself, protect your neck, okay? But yeah, okay, so what is the point? What's the point? They dream about you. They love you. You're unforgettable here. What are they going to do about it? That's what I want to know. What is this person actually going to do about it? No, let's back the boat up and let's ask, what would actually happen? Like, what if they were to go forward and, you know, offer you their pentacle, offer you this connection, offer you something stable, long-term, committed? Like, what if they were to do that? Okay, because I kind of want to know what they're so worried about. Let's see what would happen. Knight of Swords. Okay. Oh gosh, people would definitely approach them with their opinions. People would be very cutthroat. Some of them with the Knight of Swords, it's like, you know, people could come forward and really, you know, say what they feel like they have the right to say, even though they don't, because it's none of their business. They would definitely get opinions of others. But it's interesting because I do need to find out more about you. Okay. But at the same time, we have the world coming up. It's like, finally, it would be out in the open. Finally, I'd be able to have my new beginning. Finally, I'd be able to elevate, and I'd be able to live the life that I truly desire. Blah, 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 blah. It just feels like, okay, what is so bad? What is so bad about you? Okay. Like, well, it's not that you're bad. You're unforgettable. We have the 5 of Swords. Oh, dang. I just heard you got a big mouth. But not in a bad way. You know, I feel like you're somebody who's very direct. Okay. So please, I'm not being rude. I'm being funny, but like it's kind of good. You don't take anybody's like BS. I feel like you're somebody who sees through and calls out. Okay. You call people out and you're not afraid. Look at this. 4 of Cups in reverse. You do not hold back. You're not afraid of rejection. You're not afraid of people's opinions. You live authentically. You wear your heart on your sleeve. Okay. Queen of Cups. You will speak your truth, regardless of anyone else's feelings. And I don't mean like that in a bad way. It's just that you're really direct and you don't mince words. You don't mince words, okay? So I feel like you may have caused a bit of a ripple, or they may be somebody who is on the other side of that equation where they people please, obviously, because they are holding themselves back from being with the person they want to be with in order to please a community. Like, give me a break, okay? Do you. You do you, boo. It's your life. You know, if you're miserable or unhappy living it and you want to be with somebody, then go for it, right? Go for it. Who cares what people think? It's not their life. Tell them to stay in their own lane. And I feel like I can relate to whoever this is, whoever you are, because it's like that kind of attitude is what's kind of holding them back in a sense, because they know that you're the type to be like, whatever, stay in your own lane, mind your own business, Karen, like get a life. You could be that kind of person that just like tells it like it is. Like, who cares, you know? Who cares what people think? You don't care. And they do. That's it. That is it. That is the bottom line. We have here the Sun. It's like that's the only thing blocking them from having happiness, from being with you, because you are unforgettable to them. They enjoy that about you. See, that's the thing, is like they really admire that about you. They do, and it's kind of like secretly, because you know they aren't like that. Everybody's different, right? And opposites attract. Okay, that's what happens. Opposites absolutely attract. We have the 6 of Wands underneath the deck here. I feel like the two of you together could be very powerful. You'd definitely be in the spotlight, because it is two people who are very different, but somehow still connect, right? Somehow still connect. The two of you attract one another. I do feel like, you know, this person isn't forgetting about you. So if you know who I'm talking about, they are thinking about you right now. They're daydreaming about a life with you. I want to know, are they going to actually take any action? Because that's the real tea. That's what we really want to know. We can see this, that the two of you, it's like together on the sand, which is like, I don't know. Yeah. I love NoFX. So it's a NoFX song. I just laughed because NoFX makes me laugh, but together on the sand. So the two of you in the Sun, like the two of you could be like very adventurous, having a lot of fun together. You bring out joy in them. The two of you like would spark joy in others. Here's the thing, it's like it's not the whole community, it's like a certain group of people that they would have to either backpedal. They could have been like, maybe somebody was talking smack about you and they were like, yeah, totally. Yeah, that person's like, whoa, what a big mouth. Like, you know, and the whole time they're like, oh man, you're the one that I dream about. So like they would have to come out with it. They would have to come out with the truth, how they truly feel. They don't want to look like a fool, but I mean, in a sense, to me, they kind of already look a bit foolish because they aren't pursuing something that means a lot to them, and they aren't pursuing the person that means the world to them that they think about and dream about every day. So to me, that's foolish. Not pursuing somebody, you know what I mean? Not going after the person you love for fear of what other people will think. Like, they got their own lives to live. Frickin' take a hike, you know? So I mean, in their mind, they feel like they would look like a fool to have to backpedal or to explain their choices. But you know what? That you don't owe anyone an explanation. Nobody owes anyone an explanation. If somebody comes towards you with their thoughts and opinions, just bye, like, see ya. You know, that's how I feel. That's probably why being on the internet doesn't really faze me. For one, if you're ever thinking about, maybe you have that, maybe that's you too. And I'm not throwing any shade, but maybe that's you too. And you're like worried. You're like, maybe I should start something. Maybe I should become a creator. I should put myself out there. I want to record TikToks and I got these funny ideas, or I want to be a tarot reader or something like that. I would say go for it. You do need a little bit of a thick skin and a little bit of this attitude. Like, you know what? What other people think about me is none of my business. I don't really care. And if they're offensive, if they're rude, if they want to be like trolls, internet little trolls coming out of their, you know, coming out, creeping out, and attacking you, projecting their ish onto you. Their YouTube has made, I don't know about TikTok, but YouTube has this beautiful little button called hide user. And it sends those people right into the abyss. If you don't like what they're saying or whatever, if they're abusive, you can just say hide user and you'll never see a comment from them again. Okay, that's it. It's not even that they're blocked. They'll still see their own comments, you know, they'll, I'm pretty sure other people don't see their comments either. So they're just yelling and trolling and, you know, into the abyss. So I just wanted to put that out there. So, because I was picking up that maybe some of you were like, hopefully you weren't being triggered by my flippant attitude, being like, I don't care what people think, in a sense where, you know, I was just called because I feel like there was somebody out there being like, well, yeah, I mean, like, other people's opinions do kind of matter. Like, I do take that to heart. Or maybe you're sensitive, you know, they could be sensitive as well. And they hide that, you know, hide that sensitive part of themselves, and they could be ultra sensitive. But yeah, I mean, I just thought I should speak on that because there was somebody here who is supposed to be in the limelight, who's supposed to be in the spotlight as well, who's supposed to be sharing their gifts and talents and unique skills and abilities and everything you are and how beautiful and awesome and unforgettable you are, but that could be holding you back, right? So don't let it hold you back. I know it's easier said than done, but yeah, I mean, I mean, it's foolish not to go after the thing or the person that you love, right? It is. And I feel like that's more foolish than looking like a fool to whoever. I mean, I feel like saving face for people who don't even truly matter in your world. You know what I'm saying? I do want to ask one more question. I know we're getting a little bit lengthy here, but that's okay. I want to know the relationship. What is the relationship? Because community can mean a lot of things, and I don't want to just disregard it, but what is the relationship here that they're really trying to, who is the person they're trying to please? Who is the people? Who are the people they're trying to please? 9 of Wands. I feel like they're trying to prove themselves. They're trying to prove themselves to someone. I don't know if it's a sibling or a parent, where there's a competition here. There's competitive energy. There's competitive energy with whoever this is. But it's like, I feel like you are amazing. You're on this glow up. Look, you're showing up here as the High Priestess. Nothing to be like, that's the thing is like you are someone to write home about. You are somebody who's like uniquely gifted and powerful and in tune and tapped in, turned on. You have these incredible abilities. Maybe that freaks them out, or it freaks other people out. Maybe you're like psychic, intuitive or something, you know? And people are like, oh my gosh, not that woo-woo person, not that person who's like spiritual and stuff. That could also be the case here, you know? But I feel like it's somebody they're in competition with. Okay, so I don't know if that's a friend or a relative, but that's the person that they're really most worried about, the judgment coming from this person. So are they going to take action? Are they going to do it? Ace of Swords, they will. They will communicate. They're going to come forward. They're not going to be able to sit in this energy for too much longer here, folks. I do believe that it is causing sleepless nights. Like this person could be like straight up insomniac, you know, and they're daydreaming all day. Like they just can't, they won't be able to handle it for much longer. You will get the truth. The Ace of Swords, the truth will be revealed. Clarity will come to you. They will be reaching out. It's a sword. It's communication. Swords are all about communication. The start of communication. Absolutely. They will reach out to you. They won't be able to stay in this energy forever. It will torture them. And look, 4 of Wands, because this is why. Look at this is why they just want to be with you. They just want to be with you. 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh. This person, like freaking loves you. And Six of Wands, again, the Lovers underneath. Nine of Cups, shut the front door. Look, y'all, I mean, I know maybe you know this deck, maybe you don't, but I'm just going to give you a little show of what I just pulled from the top. Four of Wands, Two of Cups, Six of Wands, the Lovers, and the Nine of Cups. You are everything to this person. They freaking daydream about you constantly. You're the one they want to be with. There's no one else. You are unforgettable. You are the one. You're the one. You and your big stubborn mouth. You're the one, you know? I mean, I feel like without you, they're lost. They don't know what to do. They are sad without you. They can't sleep without you. It's like, I guess I want to say they're obsessed because they are constantly daydreaming about you, but I know that word is like overused in readings. And I mean, I feel like I just used it on the new moon myself because it's true. But I mean, what other word do you want to use? Like they're just, what do they need to say? I didn't know the real you. So maybe that can go to the backpedaling that they're going to have to do as well. They could have passed a judgment on you before they really got to know you or before they really knew the real you and who you were. Maybe you were subject of gossip or something, and they may have agreed, or maybe, you know, they didn't know the real you. They didn't understand where you were coming from. Maybe they just looked at you as like some mouthy individual or something like that. I mean, I don't know why I'm getting a lot of talk. Like, I feel like you're not afraid, right? You're not afraid. So they didn't know the real you. They didn't know the real you. You were the catalyst for their healing as well. I feel like through you, I feel like you represent a part of themselves that is unexpressed. Okay, so a part of themselves that they want to live in, or a part of themselves that they relate to. Maybe their inner world, like their thoughts when they're talking to people, is like exactly your voice. You know, they just keep it to themselves, perhaps, you know, and you're just like blah. Okay, could be. You're the catalyst for their healing, so maybe they are getting more in touch with themselves, their authentic expression of self. Okay, what else here? I hope we'll run into each other again. Absolutely they do. They think about you all the time. The grass was so green. I don't know why that's here. The grass was so green. Maybe, you know, they just felt like, you know, it was better for them to stay on their own. It was better for them to not engage. It was better. But I mean, it's not in the long run because they can't stop freaking daydreaming about a life with you. Meanwhile, the life that they're living, they could align it with the daydream, but they haven't done so yet. They will be coming forward to express themselves. Okay, they absolutely will. Let me get one more look at what this keeps coming out, and I keep shuffling it. Sexual union. I don't know who this person is, but it's honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. It's a soulmate. For you, there you will find true bliss. Give me another one. Seriously, I feel like the last like 5 readings, let's come out in the extended. Okay, here we go. This rang on my little sound bowl. It says, look inside yourself, examine what's causing you to feel this way. So whatever type of way you're feeling in this reading, maybe I triggered you, maybe I didn't. But look inside yourself, examine what's causing you to feel this way about this person, even about the situation. We have secret admirer. No duh. Okay. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. They're constantly daydreaming about you. Constantly. Okay, what else? One more. Imagine all the I think this is for them. Like, I feel like this message is for them. Okay. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Like, okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. Honestly, I do feel like this person is going to be coming forward to you, so watch for that. And I mean, I don't know how you feel about it. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this person. But yeah, you're unforgettable to them. They cannot stop daydreaming about what life would look like with you. They just have to, you know, light a match to theirs first in order to get to you for whatever reason in their minds. Okay. Usually when we work ourselves up for something like that, oh my gosh, what are they going to think? What are they going to say? You know, I'm going to have to defend my position. It's really 7 of Wands energy. Oftentimes what people end up saying, it won't be as bad as we may have originally imagined or built it up to be, like hyped it up for, right? So, I mean, there's that. So, I mean, either way, they're going to have to deal with some kind of fallout or backpedaling on, you know, how they truly feel for you in order to align with the life they really want to live, to the daydream that they're constantly dreaming about, which involves a life with you. Okay. I'm sending you lots of love. Okay. Stay stay solid, stay classy, folks. I'm freaking in love with all of you. Thank you for being here. If you haven't joined our tribe, now's the chance. You know, hop on the train. Yeah, we have a tribe full of amazing humans from all over the world, and you're so more than welcome to join us here. It's free to do so, folks. All you gotta do is subscribe. That's it. That's it. Super easy. Yeah, super easy. You can like the video if you want to show your support as well. And I will be back with another reading for all y'all beautiful souls. All right. Bye.